Hello guys, Michelle14 here from Manhwa. We're gonna talk about the top 3 overhyped manhwa that you should know. Make sure to click the like and subscribe button if you enjoy our content. Also make sure to hit the bell so you never missed any updates. Without a further ado, let's get started. Coming in number 3, Yongheng Zhai Zun. The main reason is the pacing's too fast. There needs to be a sense of depth to characters' actions, otherwise it comes across as empty. Characters are way too one-dimensional and a lot of times they are introduced without any kind of backstory, like they appeared out of the blue. This story's all about overcoming adversity, but it only focuses on the overcoming half while the adversity half is more implied than anything. The story is extremely rushed and the MC is way too overpowered. He either one-shots everyone or wins against enemies that are way above his cultivation level. Number 2. Tangyin Zai Jai. The art is good and all, but I prefer the original art that was used in the first few chapters. It was refreshing and unique. The story and plot is overall good, but it's predictable and frankly, it's too detail-oriented on the war aspects. There is not much romance. Furthermore, we didn't get a clear grasp on the power system, nor do we know how strong the MC is. As you read more of chapters, it's true that story get a bit confusing and boring. Also, it lacks development in many areas. At first everything seems best, but later author seems to focus only on fighting and lack innovative ideas in other area. Author also overly done in story, like stuffing many plots in one go. Number 1. Immortal Swordsman in the Reverse World. You should not read it if you don't like weakish characters and not a lot of combat. I recommend this for people who like harem with action. Story. Chukin, a martial artist of over 300 years old, tries to go to some kind of heavenly realm but instead ends up turning back time on his body and entering another world, turning him into his 17-year-old self in a world where women are physically stronger than men, openly chase after men, and do other things that are currently linked to male stereotypes. It's quite a pity that we don't get more of the story of Chukin's journey before he ended up in this alternate Earth, because what we get is quite lame. While the idea of the gender-reversed world is interesting, because how would someone who is used to our world react to that? The execution is just really bad. Some problems I have with its non-exhaustive list. The gender discrimination is way overdone to the point that apparently men don't typically go to college, and absolutely never go to a decent university if they actually do go. As the reverse is obviously also very normal in our world. In this world, women chase after men, which apparently includes that they challenge men to games/fights/sports/whatever and force them to date the woman if they lose. As the reverse is obviously also very normal in our world. Any girl who talks to our MC for 5 minutes instantly falls in love and turns into a shy girl like you'd see in any other harem comic. Other problems I have with this manhwa include lame dialogue, sadly all too prevalent among these low-effort Chinese comics, boring fights and practically every character being part of an important/rich family, which is immediately the only important trait you'll ever need to remember for any of them. Chukin is also a very annoying hypocritical character. One part about the gender role reversal idea that was actually handled well was the explanation. The idea of cultivation being different for men and women is actually quite interesting. Art. Full color but nothing special. The artist seems only capable of drawing cute girls to a decent degree, but everything else, including battles, looks meh. Overall, I have no idea why I read so much of this manhwa. Just skip it, there is definitely a ton of better stuff out there. That's it folks, I hope you enjoy our today's video. Michelle14 here, signing off.